Dr. Archana Dhawan Bajaj, you are a doctor and you're a BJP supporter. The centre taking this decision, as a doctor, how do you feel about the fact that 3 days ago, because there was such a hue and cry, because the air quality had become absolutely like unlivable the government announced these curbs will come into place. And then 3 days later, because you have a temporary blip where the air quality index improves by like 100, our standards are so low, our expectations are so low, they've lifted the curbs. What's your reaction as a doctor?
As a doctor, of course, I'm concerned with the situation. And more than the situation, I'm concerned about the fact that we do not have a pan-country legislation. Now, the minute we have a pan-country legislation which says, if this is the air quality, this is what happens. If this is the air quality, this is what shuts down. And it shuts down or lifts in a systematic, sequenced fashion. A lot of this hue and cry would not happen. Though I am hugely concerned about the gap being raised. I'm hugely concerned about children not going to school, and I'm very worried about what's going to happen to this generation that's in and out of schools, that's not leading a normal life, they're confined to homes, etc., etc. But we all have to understand that the crux of this problem is going to come when we have a pan-country legislation and agreement, and for this the states have to be in sync with the central government to be able to work out a solution.
Doctor, you're a gynecologist and you're also an IVF specialist. So in that context, can you tell us, we talk so much about the impact on little kids, what is the impact on pregnant women even?
Sarah very appropriately asked. Most pregnant women have an effectively decreased lung capacity because of the pregnancy state, because of the intra-abdominal pressure being raised. So they are actually starting the whole scenario on a back foot any which ways. And if we were to look at whatever little data is available on how pollution affects women who are pregnant and how it affects children in utero, we find that there have been some studies done in China, and they very categorically say women affected themselves, higher incidences of asthma during pregnancy, more lung diseases, more bronchiolitis, more associated lung pathologies during pregnancy, and the children in utero, placental accidents, low birth weights, preterm labor, forget about the long-term sequelae that all of this will have, very clear association between pollution and preterm labor, low birth weight babies and placental accidents. So I think that says it all. We are actually spoiling a generation from the from the point of conception till the point they're delivered, and forget about what we give them when they are fully alive or not.
Yet we have a situation where we have 3 days after curbs are put into place, because the AQI dips by about 100 points, we've had these curbs removed.